There's a brand new metaventure coming to support life in the Upland Metaverse, and you're going to want to know about Nursery Metaventures. If you like decorating your properties, you're an entrepreneur, you have a totem or protem, this video is for you. I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. I'm here to unlock the secrets of the Upland Metaverse. On this channel, you can find everything you need to build your Upland empire. Expert tutorials, winning strategies, pro tips and tricks, and a lot more. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay ahead of the game. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the Upland Metaverse, that knowledge is truly your most valuable asset. We all know about Sparklet, which is the token that helps to build inanimate objects in the Upland Metaverse, like map assets. The life token will be STEM, which is precursored by Protem, and that is the token required in order to create living items in the Metaverse. These living items can be things like trees, bushes, and plants, but also animals. And Nursery Metaventures is the very first step and an important stage in adding life into the Metaverse. So how is it going to work, and what do totems have to do with it? The first step in creating a plant or a tree happens in a nursery metaventure. These types of metaventures are able to create a seed legit which needs to be burned in order to place that plant or tree on your property. Just about anybody should be able to create a nursery metaventure where here you can buy and sell these different types of seed legits, but only nurseries where the player has placed and activated a totem will be able to generate these seed legits. And these seed legits will be created by spending Protem. Now this is a major change from how Sparklet currently works, where you stake it in order to build items. Whereas here in this nursery metaventure, you are actually going to have to spend this Sparklet in order to create this legit. Now with this seed legit, you can either choose to sell it to another player, which can be done in any nursery metaventure, or if you want to actually place this item on your property, you're going to be able to do that through burning your legit. When you place this plant or tree or whatever it might be on your property, it acts just like a structure in the fact that it is tied to the property and it cannot be individually moved or sold. So if I had a map asset on my property and I wanted to sell that property, I would first have to move that map asset to a different property of mine, so there are no assets on that property that I'm looking to sell. This is going to be different from these plants. Once the plant or tree is on your property, when you sell that property, the new owner will take ownership of that plant as well as the property and any structure that might be on it. Now, as a nursery metaventure owner, what is the actual benefit of having an activated totem on that property, which will enable you to be able to generate these seed legits? You will receive some sort of compensation when a player comes and spends their Sparklet in your shop in order to get this seed legit. How are you going to be able to differentiate your nursery metaventure against all of the other types of nursery metaventures across the metaverse? The example that Upland gave is that cities like Miami or Los Angeles might be able to create palm trees, whereas places like Lake Tahoe or Park City will be able to create pine trees. Also, within each family of trees, there's the possibility that there could be different variants. So there opens up a great possibility for there to be many different types of unique plants, trees, flowers, and other greenery. This doesn't mean that palm trees can only be built in Miami or these places where these seed legits are generated. It just means that that's the only generation point. It's possible for me to take that palm tree seed legit that I purchased in Miami, travel to Chicago, and sell it in a different nursery metaventure there, where the player who would purchase that will then start building a palm tree in their property in Chicago. This is an exciting feature that brings a unique geographical layer to the Upland Metaverse. Now, once you've burned your seed legit and placed your plant or tree on your property, you will have to spend Protem, which will become the STEM token, in order to care for this item and to ensure that it will not wither away and die. This is a living item that will need regular care in order to maintain it, but also to see it grow and evolve. Your palm tree might start out just with one little leaf, but as time goes on, with you continuing to feed and care for it, it will start to grow into a medium and even a larger palm tree. There's a lot to be excited about with life coming to the Upland Metaverse. And if you want to learn more about these nursery metaventures, Protem, STEM, or anything that has to do with life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you have any direct questions, leave them in the comments below or find me YK2012 within the Upland chat.